Here we're back at Mister Boopsters Holiday Jankfest. Let's get going. It's the fourth quarterfinal. So, I am playing, what did I call this deck? Inspired Dominion. That's what I called it. Because it's an inspired deck that runs Aura of Dominion.
And I am playing Thousand Year Twiddle Storm.
Which I'm so excited for. It's unbelievable.
It twiddles its thumbs for 1,000 years.
Twiddles and twitches, and all sorts of fun stuff. So, I've had horrible luck at our little game to decide who goes first, so you can go first this time.
This is a deck that has a bunch of math, so I should do well.
You're gonna get 7 to the 8. I don't think I'm gonna beat 7 to the 8.
7 to the power of 8?
I don't even... What is that? Well, I got 5, so it's less than that. Mr. Boopster, what's 7 to the 8?
I just got a calculator on the phone.
So, you guys enjoying the Jankfest so far? I'm digging it.
I got 5,764,801.
I think that beats 5. So you'll be going first, and we'll see you in game 1. Alright, game 1. Go ahead.
We've got those.
And for me, it's a bit of a risk, but this deck pretty much tops out at 3, so I think it's fine. And I'm on the draw, which is also nice.
I'm going to play Windswept Heath.
Yep.
Correctly going to 19. Do I want to go? Maybe.
A sprawl would be my guess. Do a little sprawling.
We're going to find the Stomping Ground untapped, going to 17.
But are you going to do some sprawling?
I mean, it could be anything.
Could even do sprawling.
Could be sprawling.
Actually, I think that's about all it could be.
Yeah, I'm probably not twiddling.
Yeah.
So it will be a Utopia sprawl.
Yes.
Naming blue.
Okay.
Enter go.
So you stomped out that ground, cleared it all out, and made it into a utopia.
I filled it with water.
Yeah. Draw a card.
Stomped it all out, flattened it down, and filled it with water. It's a swimming pool now.
Made a lake for people to look at. Untapped water grave, 18. And here is a probably lake of my own. Shapeshifter is also a lake, right? There's a lake creature type, surely?
It's like a Hummerid crab, Leviathan. It likes the lake anyway.
Is it a ship? Is there a ship? Yeah.
I think ship is a subtype.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they changed that or not.
Go ahead. So now you have this ship to deal with.
It's a vehicle. Draw for turn. Excellent. We're on one land, but that's fine, honestly.
I mean, the land does a lot of things.
It's very fertile.
Wait, what did you name with Utopia Sprawl?
Blue.
Ah.
So blue and a green.
Yep.
To give it to give it some fertile ground.
Yep.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Here's a Survivor's Encampment. And Pain Seer. Attack you for 1.
6.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Look at that. We
Boom.
doubled our amount of lands this turn.
Yep.
But not our mana.
Nope.
15.
Fertile Ground does what again?
Forest.
So many of these, I don't remember.
1 mana of any color.
Okay.
And I think this turn we shall harmonize with nature.
Yep.
Drawing 3 cards. I think I know what we're doing next turn.
So far, you've cleared out some land, you filled it with water, and then you planted a bunch of, like, algae and stuff to make it fertile.
Yeah.
And then you planted a tree.
Yes.
Alright.
And we harmonized with nature.
Yeah, sounds good.
Enter go.
End of turn, of course, I'm going to give Mothdeath's Changeling flying by tapping Painseer. And then I will go to my turn, where he will untap and act as a bob. So there's an island, goes to my hand,
Free
draw
card.
for turn.
Could be very problematic, honestly.
Here is a Night Market Lookout.
Could drain me.
And I guess this is kind of free to do. So I will cast a Paradise Mantle, and I will equip that to Mothdeath's Changeling. And then I'll play an island, and I'll tap these both for blue to
Oh no.
place an Aura of Dominion on Night Market Lookout. And then I'll attack you for 2.
I will take that 2, going to 13.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Like, see, there's things that I want to do, but now I have to deal with that, so... Yeah, we should probably deal with that. So we're gonna spread some Utopia for red.
Okay. So you've converted your red-green into... Are you sure? Well, yeah, I guess. I guess that
You
makes
can
sense.
tap for 3.
Yeah,
You can tap
that's
for
true.
4 different colors if
That's
it's so
true.
wanted. I only need 3 different ones, but 4 is an option now. So I'll tap this for making 2 blue, a green, and a red.
Uh-huh.
We'll use 1 of the blue to twiddle it and untap it.
Yep. Oh, do you want your little things for this?
I'm not going to storm this turn.
Okay.
but That might be helpful.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. These.
Yes.
A
Keeping
mana.
track of the mana. Blue, red, green. You know what you should have called this deck? Like, the weirdest landscaping company ever. Like, just think about logically what's happening here. And why.
And we're going to spend all that mana
Uh-huh.
to enhance our growth on this.
Okay.
This is a deck that if it has to face Seance is just going to cry.
Yeah.
Trial Razor is just going to ruin it.
Oh, God.
So we'll tap that for 3 green,
Uh-huh.
a red, and
And a blue.
A blue, but there's 1 other one. So I think it's going to be 2 blue.
Okay. 6 mana.
And we're going to use a red and a blue to Banefire that for 1.
I will tap it to give Mothdeath's Changeling flying in response. Drain you for 1.
12.
19.
Weakest use of a Banefire ever. And we will use this 4 mana to once again harmonize with nature.
Whoa. Alright.
Draw 3.
You have achieved harmony.
Oh my. Enter go.
Untap. Painseer. Reveals Unsubstantiate. Unfortunately,
Can't
this does
return
not
that.
say permanent. So I lose 2, going to 17, and then I will draw for my turn.
Yeah, good thing you don't have boomerangs in there.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, that would not end well for you. If that was a thing. Here's a polluted delta. And Servant of Tiamat. And I'll bash you for 3.
I will take that. 9.
Hester.
Untap. Draw for turn. Do we just go for it? Windswept Heath.
Possible I should have left
Crack
that
that
unsubstantiate
going
for the 1000 Year Storm, but... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that taps for 6 on its own? Right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Okay.
7.
All
It's
right.
very fertile now.
Yes. That is the most fertile ground I've ever seen in my life.
So we will tap that for 3 green.
Women get pregnant just looking at that ground. It's so fertile.
2 red, 2 blue.
I definitely should have left this up. Well. I mean, you knew about it, so you probably wouldn't have played into it.
I mean, honestly, I don't think it matters. It just bounces it back to my hand.
Yeah.
Manamorphose will turn 2 red into 2 red.
Yep.
Drawing a card. I'll play that Manamorphose. I drew off that Manamorphose.
Yep.
Making 2 red, draw a card. I'll play another Manamorphose, making the 2 green into 2 green. Draw a card. Then we shall use 2 green and a red to harmonize.
Okay. Any chance you're keeping track of storm count? What are we at now?
1, 2, 3, 4. So because
5.
we have to count 2 different numbers, instants and sorceries.
Yeah.
And no, I got rid of the storm card. We only have to count instants and sorceries.
Oh,
not
okay.
actual storm count.
Great. Not that that really matters, but yeah. Okay. So, up to 4.
I'll turn a red and a blue into a red and a blue with the 4th Manamorphose.
Wow.
I drew off that harmonize.
5.
Yeah, that should do it. Well, we will use 1 of the blue to twiddle,
6.
untapping this. I will tap that for 3 green, a red, 3 blue. So go up to 4 here.
Yeah.
I'll use the 3 green to overgrowth this.
Mm-hmm.
So it just makes all the mana now.
You got it.
And we shall Dream Snare, or Dream's Grip,
Yep. Untap.
untap this.
to 7.
Do I want to... Nah. We want the mana. I'm like, do I want to entwine it and just tap something here for lulz?
You want to tap my inspired guy? Do me a favor.
And then we shall tap this, making 5 green, a red, and 3 blue.
Okay. Storm.
And we shall go for 1. Eventually I'll find the 2 on this dice. It's not that difficult. 1 red
Yeah.
and 3 green. Oh, I should do that first. Yeah, go 5.
Yeah.
And go back up to 3 here.
Uh,
So I need to save 4 mana. Or 5 mana. So
Okay.
I can pay 5 here. 1 here. So 5 there. Three here, so for 8 or 9 mana total.
okay.
Right? This should be a 2 for 9 mana.
9 mana.
9 mana total. Banefire you for 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
And then I will spend 4 mana
Got
here
9.
to cast Past in Flames.
Oh. Alright.
I don't need Thousand Year Storm.
I see.
So now everything is has flashback.
Yeah.
So I will flash this back with that 1
Yeah.
blue.
I think we're up to... It doesn't matter. You're
It
not
doesn't matter. I'm not storming. And then we will tap this for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. I'm just kind of curious what you can get up to.
And then we will flashback this. To untap this.
Yeah.
And we'll tap that. I'm gonna need more dice. Need one of these, gonna need one of these. Because this is gonna go up to 10.
I'm at 9, so you could probably just kill me. But what fun is that?
3. This should go to 4. And then we'll flash back this twiddle.
Yep.
Untap this. That goes down to 3. Pay. And then we'll tap this to 15 green. 2 more red.
It's ridiculous.
2 more blue.
Yep.
And then we will use 4 of the green to flashback a harmonize.
Uh-huh. At this point, if you get a 1,000 Year Storm, just do it.
Yeah.
Because then you get to Banefire me for, like... We stopped keeping track of storm count, but a lot.
A lot. And then we will harmonize again, so 11 minus 4 is 7. God, I do a lot of harmonizes, just realized. I mean, I guess they kind of draw into each other. Wow, that was a poor draw.
Harmony into harmony.
And I'll use 1 of the green. It's about Utopia's problem.
Okay.
Because I can.
You know what this calls for? Another cookie.
Then we'll use 1 of the blue to Dream Grip, untap this, which now taps for still 5 green, going up to 11. On that.
That taps for a Kozilek each time.
Basically, yes. So we want to add 2, so 7, 8. So the 2 fertile grounds are red, so I need a blue, and this one will be a blue as well, so that goes up to 6. I was kind of hoping to get a 1,000 Year Storm off one of those harmonizers. I mean, I guess I could, because you're at 9.
I'm at 9, so...
So I guess I could cast up this last harmonize to see.
You could also Manamorphose to draw 3 cards.
I can do that, yes.
Just like don't do anything with the mana. Just draw
I
3
have
cards.
4 Manamorphose.
Okay, draw 4 cards. Whatever. Enjoy my cookie. Good cookie.
Yes, thank you. And that's still not a 1,000 Year Storm. I guess the question is, if I go gifts for a 1,000 Year Storm, will you let me take it?
Of course.
Gifts ungiven. This should be a 7. Which will cost me 4 blue.
Just make sure you at least find 3 things. Otherwise, it has to go to the graveyard. You know that. And
Yeah, I like
that.
And the lightning bolt.
That way you don't have to Banefire me if you don't want to. You could just bolt me 600 times. I honestly, what are we up to now, okay? So... 1, 2, 3, 4... Did you cast, like,
I cast 3.
all this stuff twice this turn?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, not one of the harmonizes, but...
Yeah, just kill me.
So we can cast
Taking way too
Storm. Like that.
Yep.
And then I shall Banefire for 2 plus 9. Banefire for 9
Times, like,
times
15. I don't know.
15
Something
and
like
20, and then lightning bolt. That in your face.
I'm gonna respond by giving this flying but tapping this. Yeah, I'm dead. All right, so that was game 1, and we'll see you in game 2. All right, game 2. Show my hands. It's kind of similar to the last one, but this is a pretty redundant deck. So, go ahead.
And we've got those.
Alright, gonna Delta for Grave, Moth's Changeling. Go ahead.
Very familiar.
Yes.
Draw for turn. Oh. We're gonna play Forest, and we're gonna turn it into a Utopia of blue.
Yep.
Enter.
So you flooded it again.
I flooded it. But this one, I didn't flatten it out first, though.
That's
so
true.
I don't know if it'll work or
Yeah.
not.
It's an experiment, clearly. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably the way to go with that. So here's a Paradise Mantle. Here's a Holdout Settlement. I will use that.
You got a couple ways to
Yes,
tap creatures now, all of a sudden.
I do. I'll equip that to the Changeling. And 2 mana. Here is Disciple of Deceit. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Oh. We're gonna Windswept Heath. Crabby Mat. Going to... And we're gonna go down 17. Why not? This one will find my breeding pool. Eventually. Maybe. There it is. Found it.
Alright. A pool in which to breed.
And from that breeding pool, we will bring forth a Utopia of Fire.
Okay.
So now this taps for 3 colors.
Now you have a Rugland.
And we will tap that rug land to Overgrowth.
Okay. Wow.
Enter go.
And a turn, I will give this flying. Untap. So, when that becomes untapped, I will discard Painseer and go fetch a 2-drop.
Could be anything. As long as it costs 2 mana.
Aura of Dominion.
Who would have guessed? At least you don't have Boomerang in there.
True. Draw. That was good timing on that. There's a Dark Slick Shores. And... Night Market Lookout.
Yep. I wonder what's going to happen here.
Aura of Dominion on the lookout. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Well, it's not really the draw we want. So we're going to tap this for 3 green.
Yep.
A red and a blue. We're going to use the red to lightning bolt that.
I'm going to... Well, first off, I'm going to give Moth's Changeling flying, so drain you for 1.
Yeah.
18.
16.
And then I'm going to use Holdout Settlement to tap this for a blue. I'm going to cast Triton Tactics targeting these 2. So they each get +0/+3 and they untap. So I can't use this because I don't have any cards in hand, so I won't. But yeah, this becomes a 1/4.
Oh no. And then we'll use 3 green to overgrowth this even more. Enter go.
Alright, and a turn, give that flying again, drain you for 1. 19.
15.
I'm not going to use that because nothing to get. Draw.
Discard nothing, find nothing.
Apparently. Do I? Yeah, okay. This is going to be a weird thing to do, but I think it's the right thing to do. So I'm going to tap this to the Moth's Changeling. Actually, no, that's not going to make a difference, is it? No, I suppose it's not really going to make a difference. Oh well. Paradise Mantle, and we will attach that to the Disciple. And I will... That's it. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Ooh, these are not good draws. Wooded Foothills. I will crack that going to 14 to thin, and it's your go.
Right, and a turn then, I will activate Aura of Dominion 4 times, so I'll add 4 mana with these guys. So you pay 1, tap an untapped creature you control, that marker lookout, to untap enchanted creature. So, it untaps, and you do that 4 times, so I'll drain you for 4.
He's tapping himself to untap himself. It's fair.
23.
So
and
that
then,
was how many?
4 times.
So 10.
Well, I guess 5, because then on the last
9.
one...
Yeah, you can still tap him for...
You tap him again to give him this flying again. Yeah, so, 1 more. My turn. Untap.
I love how it's like supposed to be you put that on an opposing creature and then tap your creatures to keep it tapped.
Yeah.
Instead you're using it to drain me.
It's a much better Dominion. Do I need that? Nah, not really. Go ahead.
Untap. Come on, draw. Honestly, I think I'm gonna cycle that. Manamorphose. I think I have to do that. So we're gonna add a red and a green.
Okay.
Then we're gonna tap this.
Okay.
So we have a red and a green first. And we're gonna add a bunch more green going up to 6. And another red and a blue. And then we're gonna spend 4 mana to Past in Flames.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna spend a red
Yeah.
to Lightning Bolt.
In response, I will drain you for 6. So I'll do it 5, and then
I will
I'll
go
count it
to
once.
3.
Go to 30. And then he dies.
Alright, I'll use 2. I should save this, but no, I'm gonna use 2 green.
I swear to God, if you win this turn, now, somehow.
Let's go. We'll make a red with that as well. And then we'll draw a card. And that's, you know what? That's good enough, Harmonize.
Okay.
With all the mana.
Yeah, that's not bad. Pretty productive turn.
Enter go.
I think it probably still got you, but...
Yeah, I'm at 3.
Draw.
When you have the Past in Flame to Lightning Bolt to kill something, you know you're doing great.
Attack you for 2.
I go to 1.
Night marker lookout. I will give this flying.
Do I have a way to gain life? I do not. Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, it's when yeah, it's right. It's not when it untaps.
Yeah.
I was thinking of him.
This one is.
That one's when it taps.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was a top deck too. Or else,
Nice.
like, my plan would have been like, okay, now I just hope that it survives till my untap step.
Yeah. So that would have been my draw for the turn. Harmonize would have.
Oh yeah.
I'd have killed
Yeah,
you.
you would have killed me. 100%
You'd kill me if
would've
you
killed
didn't
me.
have that.
Woo!
Damn.
Top deck. See you in game 3. All right, game 3. Go ahead.
We've got those.
And for me, that's what I'm working with. All right. So these have actually been pretty close so far.
Forest. Utopia Sprawl.
Yep.
Naming Red.
Okay.
Enter go.
So this time you built a stomping ground.
Well, this time I planted a forest and then I lit it on fire.
Yes. I guess it's more of a gruel turf or whatever that is. It gruel turf? Whatever. Here's an island. Go.
Untap. Draw for turn. Ooh, I like it. Breeding Pool untapped. Going
Yes.
to 18. And Overgrowth.
Yep.
Enter go.
Draw.
That's technically the enchantments.
Let's do a little smuggling. Pass turn.
Smuggling. We don't take kindly to that around here. Untap.
Cheeky bit of smuggling.
Drop for turn. And tap this for 4 mana. I'm gonna harmonize.
Okay.
Do I do that? It's just really tempting, even though it's probably not correct. They're bigger. Stronger. Untap this.
Ugh. Yep.
Tap this for 4 mana.
Yep.
So I would draw... No, can't do that. So, Overgrowth.
Yep. I imagine you were debating another harmonize, but then having to discard.
And it's your go. We'll just let that 1 mana disappear.
Sure. Mana burn. Draw. Ooh, going with that? I mean, it's not great, but it'll do. Okay. Here's a Disciple of Deceit, which will crew the Copter. And then Copter will attack you, so I will draw discard.
18 minus 3 is 15.
Discard a Vampire Envoy. And then Survivor's Encampments. Paradise Mantle. And I will equip Paradise Mantle to Disciple of Deceit.
Oh.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'm going to tap this for 6 mana.
Yeah.
I'll use 2 of it to make a tap for 7 mana.
Okay.
And then we'll use 4 of it to harmonize.
Alright.
Land for turn. Utopia Sprawl to make it 8 mana. And
This feels like
it'll tap for blue.
This feels like environmentalism. Is this environmentalism? Cause we don't take too kindly to them there environmentalism in these parts.
This forest is a workhorse.
Yeah, it is.
Taps for 8 mana.
If we had one of these in the actual world, global warming wouldn't be a thing.
I could cast a Nicol Bolas with this land.
You could.
Red, blue, and black. Now what do we do?
Nickel Folist.
You know? Guess that is... Can I kill you this? What are you at?
I'm at 20.
You're at 20.
And I'm tapped out, so F6 or 6 or whatever the button is now. Is there an equivalent button in Arena to skip your turn?
There's like a button in the corner, but it still snaps you back, and you have to like accept certain things. So it's not super helpful.
Not as good.
It's not as good. I think I could just go for it.
I think you just go for it. I got nothing.
Twiddle.
Yeah. So you got your Bolas land up.
Which taps for 5 green. It's gonna be a red and 2 blue.
Yeah.
And then I will turn 2 green into a red and a blue.
Yes.
Drawing a card.
Should I be keeping track of anything here?
Maybe.
So there's 2.
No. There.
Oh, you harmonize this turn too.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3. Yeah, 3 instant sorceries.
Yep.
And then we will Manamorphose 2 green into 2 green.
4.
Actually, I don't really need that much green, so we'll turn 2 green
Sure.
into 2 red. Drawing a card. Now we'll turn 2 red into 2 red. So mainly we're just going to draw Manamorphose.
Manamorphose the 4th time in a row.
No, but...
Past in Flames, Manamorphose 3
It was the card
times.
I was going to go find those gifts.
Okay.
So gifts will take 2... One of these, go to 3, and the green.
This time I'm actually gonna.
This one you'll actually have to decide.
Yeah. Last time I was dead anyway, so didn't really matter.
Last time you were dead, so what did it matter? This time we're going to find.
So some redundant twiddly effects.
They were both right on top.
Bane Fire.
And what is the last one I want to find? More card draw?
Well, normally Past in Flames, but...
yeah, I don't need to find that. I guess that's worth it. Yeah. Go find it.
Alright. You don't need that. What does that tell me? That tells me you have a Bolt and a Thousand Year Storm in hand, so none of these really matter. So... these go to your graveyard.
Those go to my graveyard?
Yeah, you can keep the 2 expensive things.
Probably the correct choice.
Since those are basically 1 mana for 7... make 7 mana. That was the right choice for you?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Because I will spend 4 mana, leaving 1
Oh, you just had it anyway. Yeah, okay.
That's what I said. This is the card I needed to go 5 with Gifts Ungiven. But instead I'll just draw it off that Manamorphose.
I was expecting you to just, like, not really care what I gave you and then just, like, Thousand Year Storm bolt me to death. Because I think that would have been enough.
Flashback this.
So you're up to 8 now with the Past in Flames and the flashback.
Untapping this. And I used that mana.
So would it have actually mattered what I gave you?
No. Well, if you'd given me the 2 twiddle effects, I couldn't have flashed them back, so no, because I could have cast them the same amount of times, so... yeah. No, I don't think it would have mattered at all.
Okay.
So that taps for 5 green.
Yes.
5, 1 red.
Whatever you want.
And 2 mana.
Yep.
And 2 blue. And then we will flashback Twiddle.
9.
Untap that. Tapping that to get 10 mana here. 2.
Also, don't forget your 3 free Manamorphoses.
Yeah, I'm going to do those at the end.
Yeah, which can't you play the Thousand Year Storm first and then they all multiply too?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I get stupid amounts of mana.
Which is scary.
And Twiddle again.
Up to 10.
2. Untap that. Here we go. 15. 3 and 4.
Well, guys, we tried. We did our best.
And Dream's Grip to untap this.
Up to 11.
3. And I'll tap this, going to 20 green mana.
Okay.
4 and 5. And I could just kill you with that Bane Fire.
That's no fun.
But yeah, that's no fun. So we're going to harmonize.
12.
Going to 16 to draw 3 cards.
Yes.
And then we will spend 2... Sorry, no, just 1. 1 red, 1 blue, 4 green. To cast Thousand Year Storm. And then we will Manamorphose.
13.
Which will copy
13 times.
So 12, so I get to add 24 mana and draw 13 cards.
Okay. Oh. I love this deck. This is fantastic. This makes me so happy. Also, I'm going to be eating like 700 damage, so that's sweet.
So, we'll just add... I am adding 24.
Yeah.
So we'll add 17... Or we'll add 14 red mana. Going up to 17. And... So this should be 12. And then we'll add 10 blue mana, going to 14.
Alright.
That is not a readable dice. Really?
It's 17.
Yeah, 17. And now we can look at all these cards I drew.
Holy crap.
So,
cast. Hey, do me a favor. Cast this Harmonize, will you? I'm pretty sure you would deck yourself.
Target player? No, it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure you would deck yourself.
I would deck. Copy that 14 times. So 14 times 3. Yeah,
that would deck you.
That would deck me. So we're gonna cast a Dream's Grip.
14.
Untapping this 14 times.
Yeah. Okay. So each time it makes 8 mana, right?
So the first time it makes 7.
Okay.
And
No,
then-
because you used one from your pool already.
Oh, right. So
So it makes 8 times 14.
8 times 14.
Which is 80, 112, 102, 112.
112.
112 mana. Also, don't bother. You got all the colors.
112. we're just gonna throw this out.
So you're gonna Banefire me for
112, 124.
and that's 30. 154 times 15.
So what is 124? I added those.
Yeah.
Plus 16, so 130, 140, 153 Banefire.
Times 15.
Times 15.
I mean, the first one kills me, but yeah, you got me. Let's see, was this getting me out of it? No. All right. So that was sweet. I'm so glad this deck worked. I'm so happy.
This deck is beautiful.
I love it. I would never bring it to a tournament because my head would explode, but I love it.
It kind of loses to like Ghost Quarter.
Oh, yeah.
And you go,
It loses to a lot of things.
but
not
God,
this
is that
tournament.
entertaining.
All right. So that was all of our quarterfinals. So the decks that will be advancing are as follows. We have... What was your first one that went?
Blackburn.
Blackburn. And that's going to face off against... Do you have it?
Yeah.
Tempered Steel in the first semifinal.
Oh no.
And then the second semifinal is going to be the worst nightmare for this deck, I think. Seance versus Thousand Year Storm. So,
Realm Razor versus Thousand Years Storm.
dust off my Realm Razors and ruin your utopia. Create a dystopia. All right, so we will see you tomorrow with the first semifinal match. Bye.